Here we are in the mangroves. Going to take you Nimanburr hunting, which is of course the flying fox. It's a good food source, bit of a delicacy up here in the northern end of Australia as well as right throughout Asia. This time of the year it's just after the mango season, so they're quite healthy, and here there's a big flock of them in the mangroves here. Usually up here is the black flying fox. There's also the red flying fox that's around, the rare flying fox and the spectacled flying fox. But I'm actually after the black ones today. They're the ones with the most meat on them, they're the largest and they taste the best. So yeah, I'll show you how we catch them up this side of the world. I'm not very good at climbing trees. That's why the young bloke's with me. So if they stay up in the tree, that's his job. As you'll see when we get closer into them, you'll see that they'll start screeching. And that's mainly communication, like a warning system. The funny thing about the flying fox, they class it as a bat, but it's not actually from that species. And they reckon they're blind as a bat, but they've actually got good eyesight, usually 20 times more vision than we have. That's why they usually fly around at night. And they're actually really important in regards to native bush and forest, because they spread all the seeds everywhere. As you can see, you have to try and sneak up on them, and they're pretty fast. So. Now what I'm using is a Shanghai and marbles, and the reason for the marbles, well, they're round, got a nice weight to them.
The string is actually from a boot, the shoelace. And yeah, it's pretty strong.
I think it's just here somewhere. Okay, we've got a couple of flying fox now. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty rough stuff, walking through these mangroves. Got our bat. We're gonna just go over here in this little sandy beach, I know. Cook them up. So come on, and off we go. I was going to do it with mud, but after walking through this thing, I've had enough mud for today. Conan, we'll need some more wood over here. Over there, look. What are you, blind as a bat? Okay, we got our flying foxes. This is of course a black flying fox. As you can see, the wingspan is beautiful. It's actually similar to a human hand. You can see the thumb and then all the fingers. Roughly about 500 to 700 grams, so half a kilo of flesh. When you cook them, of course, you kill any microbes that's on the animal, so they're safe to eat. We're lucky enough to have quite a big colony in the Broome area. What I'm going to do is, of course, singe the animal over the fire, then cut the wings, then of course bake it in the ground. So I'm just digging a hole so we can bury the bats in. As you can see, you get to the moist sand, at least helps the heat get in a bit better. Throw the wood in. This wood's pretty good to use. It's got a lot of salt in it as well, so it means the coals are actually a lot hotter than normal. Now I've got the fire going and it's just about right. I'm going to burn all the fur off the bats. The skin actually then is tighter, so it won't actually burst and let all the juice and flavours out. And that's it. What I'm going to do is cut the wings off. Wrap it in a tea towel, wet the tea towel, that'll stop it from the coals actually burning it, and then on top of that it keeps the moisture in. What we used to do in the early days was old hessian bags, mainly for turkeys, kangaroos, and that'll also keep the sand and everything else off. I don't bother to take the intestines out, they actually cook better inside the thing and you can pull them out later. You could just pull the coals over them and then sand, but I'm going to use this just so it'll be easier to pull out later on. Push that in. Throw a bit of sand over it. There you go. 25 minutes to 35 and then we'll pull it out. And like Auntie Linda always says, you've got to have your vegetables, especially when you eat your meat. And today we're having, well, 3 types. Got the red cabbage, white cabbage, and of course carrot for good eyesight, just like the bats. The bats are ready. I'm just going to let them sit there for a while just to cool down. Then I'm going to cut them in pieces. Hey, Conan! Come on, it's ready! I also got a dipping sauce, bit of chilli, bit of sweet chilli, bit of hullbrook, and a bit of soy sauce, and I mix that together. That's just to give it a little bit more flavour. There you go, nice and healthy. Bit of salad, bit of Nimanburr. We're laughing.